A drone carrying an explosive device was discovered at Leipzig Airport in Germany, near a Ukrainian cargo plane. The incident has sparked a thorough investigation, with initial evidence pointing towards a potential Russian-orchestrated plot. According to reports, the drone was found with a package attached containing around 800 grams of explosive material, including PETN and Semtex plastic explosive. Fortunately, the detonator was faulty, preventing any damage or harm. However, this incident highlights the growing threat of drone-based attacks and the need for enhanced security measures at critical infrastructure sites. It's worth noting that Leipzig Airport is a key hub for Ukrainian cargo planes, as well as a node for NATO and German military transport operations. The presence of these drones in European airspace has significant implications for international aviation and national security. Russia has been linked to several drone incursions into Europe over the past year, including unarmed delta-wing Gabera drones crossing into Poland and surveillance campaigns targeting U.S. air bases and key military sites in France, Belgium, and the Netherlands. While Moscow has not claimed responsibility for these incidents, the pattern of activity suggests a coordinated effort to disrupt and intimidate Western nations. As we continue to monitor this situation, it's essential to consider the broader context of international relations and the potential consequences of such actions. The use of drones as a means of attack or intimidation raises complex questions about sovereignty, security, and the rules of engagement in modern warfare. We'll be right back with more of today's top news on Concrete Block. Welcome back to Concrete Block. We're diving into a crucial development in Pakistan-administered Kashmir, where elections for the Legislative Assembly have seen Pakistan's ruling party take a commanding lead. Despite weeks of protests and calls for a boycott by the banned Joint Awami Action Committee, or JAAC, the party backed by former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif is on course to form the next regional government. The election campaign was marked by security concerns and heavy monsoon rains, which complicated campaigning and made it difficult to hold large outdoor rallies. However, turnout exceeded 56% in the regional capital, with voters choosing to cast ballots despite fears of violence. The JAAC had been urging residents not to vote, citing concerns over 12 seats reserved for people displaced from Indian-controlled Kashmir. Analysts see the election as a reinforcement of public confidence in the democratic process. The dispute over these seats has been a central issue, with the JAAC arguing they give disproportionate influence to people living outside Pakistan-administered Kashmir. The regional government recently banned the group, citing security and public order concerns. It's essential to note that the situation in Kashmir is complex, with both Pakistan and India administering parts of the region but claiming it in its entirety. The nuclear-armed neighbors have fought 2 of their 3 wars over Kashmir since gaining independence from Britain in 1947. As we consider the implications of these elections, it's crucial to approach the topic with sensitivity and an understanding of the historical context. The people of Kashmir deserve a voice in their political future, and it is vital that all parties involved work towards a peaceful and democratic resolution. Welcome back to Concrete Block. As we wrap up today's show, let's take a look at the complex situation unfolding in the Middle East, particularly with regards to Saudi Arabia. The country has been facing numerous challenges, from its ongoing conflict with Yemen to its strained relationships with neighboring nations. Recently, Saudi Arabia has been dealing with the repercussions of its own strategic errors, including its opposition to Israel's recognition of Somaliland and its failed attempts to secure a nuclear deal with the U.S. According to an article by Stephen A. Cook, Saudi Arabia's misfortunes can be attributed to its own policymaking, which has been driven by emotions and principles rather than a clear understanding of its strategic environment. The country's reliance on realpolitik, or buying off potential threats, has only gone so far in maintaining its position in the region. The article also highlights the impact of U.S. President Donald Trump's policies on Saudi Arabia, including his decision to pull out of a nuclear deal and his failure to respond to Iran's attacks on Saudi oil facilities. These actions have left Saudi Arabia feeling vulnerable and uncertain about its future. It's essential to note that the situation in the Middle East is complex and multifaceted, with various nations and interests at play. As we strive to understand the intricacies of this region, it's crucial to approach the topic with a fair and balanced perspective, acknowledging the diverse viewpoints and motivations involved. In conclusion, Saudi Arabia's current challenges serve as a reminder of the importance of strategic thinking and effective policymaking in navigating the intricate landscape of international relations. As we continue to follow developments in the Middle East, it's essential to stay informed and consider multiple perspectives to gain a deeper understanding of this complex region. That's all for today's Concrete Block. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, stay informed.